Hi everybody, it's Mia and I'm here to do the official lyric breakdown for my single Rapunzel, which is for the sin of envy, which is a part of my collection of singles called the 7 Deadly Singles. I actually just came back from the Rapunzel music video shoot, hence why I'm like this. And then look at my beautiful braid that Emily did. I don't know if you can like fully see it. Hold on. It's like super pretty. I think this is how I'm gonna do my hair for my wedding. I don't know, we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. But a fun fact about this song, I like shared it while I was writing it on TikTok actually, which if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you do. I post a lot of things that I don't post on Instagram, this song being one of them. So you can see here and here that I posted clips of me singing the verses and the chorus and then like the bridge and the chorus, and I've never done that before. So let's get started. Hey, you're really pretty, I yelled to the girl on the train. This moment of kindness allows me to remain so sane, like a small dash of cinnamon. It's sweet with no pain, where all my troubles begin. It's when I do this every day. As a female, I am naturally a very envious person of other females, and if you've been following along with my journey and my story, you'd know that like self-love has always been a very like difficult concept for me to grasp and understand, as it is for a lot of us. So with the sin being envy, I was like, what better thing to talk about than like my own experience being an envious person of someone else simply based off of their looks. I mean, you could be envious for millions of reasons, but I find myself always being envious of another girl's physical appearance. So I'm saying, hey, you're really pretty, I said to the girl on the train. This moment of kindness allows me to remain so sane, meaning that this like small act of kindness by telling her that she's pretty is what keeps me going. I'm naturally a very nice person and I love to give compliments, and I've been this way forever. So doing this keeps me going. I love to like give love. Like a small dash of cinnamon, it's sweet with no pain. But where all my troubles begin is when I do this every day. So if you were to just take like a little bit of cinnamon on a spoon, or you put a little bit of cinnamon in a dish or dessert or something, it adds like the perfect amount of sweetness. Maybe not sweetness, but it brings out the sweetness of other flavors, and it's perfect and it tastes great. But what gets tricky is when you start adding more and more and more cinnamon to your dish. Or in this case, when all I'm doing is giving other girls love and not giving myself love. The emerald green eyes of the blonde girl in line moves my heart to my stomach, makes me think I should plummet to the depths of despair. Just 'cause she has long hair, I could look like Rapunzel, but I'd still want her bundles. Yeah. Now I'm describing this girl that I'm comparing myself to. One line in particular that stood out to me and is what inspired the whole video and the whole thing is I could look like Rapunzel, but I'd still want her bundles. I'm talking about her hair, like bundles of hair. I could look like Rapunzel with this flowing, gorgeous hair, but I would not be happy because it's not what she has. When I wrote that, I was like, huh. It's like, that's pretty good. I pinch at my body, pretending to be, what's her name? Her life could be broken, but she has clear skin. She must feel no pain. Now I'm swallowing cinnamon as it clogs my airways. It's burning the same way it did back in the 7th grade. For the second verse, I'm saying I'm pinching at my body, pretending to be what's her name. This line, I feel, is like what being envious is all about. I'm so insecure and self-conscious about how I look, and I'm comparing myself to someone else, and I don't even know her name. I don't even know any of these people's names that I'm comparing myself to, but it doesn't matter because in my mind, all that matters is their bodies and their appearance and how they look. Her life could be broken, but she has clear skin. She must feel no pain. And that's pretty self-explanatory. It's just saying that like her life could be in a billion pieces, but she has flawless skin, so none of it matters. None of it matters. I would take all that she has just because she doesn't have acne or a pimple on her face. Now I'm swallowing cinnamon as it blocks my airways. It's stinging. It's burning. I should know my own lyrics. I really should. I got a lot going on, guys. It's burning the same way it did back in 7th grade. This is kind of referencing the second part of the first chorus, where I'm saying it's like a small dash. Now I'm taking it by the spoonful. And I'm referring to the stupid challenge we all did in 7th grade. I mean, to be honest, I never really did it because I was too afraid, but it was a thing. The cinnamon challenge was a thing where we would take spoonfuls and swallow them, and then we'd like cough and cry, and it was terrible. Not a good experience with cinnamon. Now this whole process of me complimenting girls has turned into something really dangerous, and I'm doing it in a destructive manner where it could be something really positive and nice if I knew how to control it better. If only I could look like her, tiny waist in that tiny skirt, all my problems would divert. Wouldn't find me in a church, but I'd go to say those words. God, I'm praying that this works. For the bridge, I'm just flat out comparing myself. If only I could look like her, the way that she looks in that tiny little skirt with her tiny little waist. You wouldn't find me in church because I personally don't go to church, and I never have, like, growing up. But I would go just to say those words, and I would pray to God that it would work. So that is the official breakdown for the lyrics of Rapunzel. I really was in the mood to be like a girl and not be sexy or angry or moody or dramatic or anything on camera. So being able to go to a forest and literally frolic around was like what I needed. And it felt so good, and I just was able to tap into like that little Mia that's still inside of me who loves Disney and princesses and all things like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this song. I hope that you can kind of like relate to it. Obviously, if you can't relate to it, like I'm sorry you can relate to it, but I'm glad that this is there for you to help you like get through those times. Stream the song, watch the video, tell your friends about it, and I will see you guys next time for another one of my breakdowns. Bye!
The emerald green eyes of the blonde girl in 9 pulls my heart to my stomach, makes me think